Hello students, what is going on? My name is Abdullah Momin from KMES English Medium High School and Junior College, and in this video we are going to see the numerical part of the chapter oscillation. So in previous part we have seen that till example 5.5. So this is your example 5.6 from the solved section of the textbook, and the question is the maximum speed of a particle performing linear SHM is 0.08 meter per second if its maximum acceleration is 0.32 meter per second square. Calculate its period and amplitude. So if the velocity is maximum, we have the formula for maximum velocity, that is a omega, and we have the formula for maximum acceleration, that is a omega square. So while dividing these two equations, a and a gets cancelled, omega and omega get cancelled. So we can write a max upon v max is equal to omega, and omega is nothing but 2 pi by capital T. So when T goes to another side, so we can get V max upon A max into 2 pi. That is the value, and we know that V max is 0.08, which is given, and A max is 0.32. So we will get 1 by 4, that is 1, that is so pi by 2. And when you will put the value of pi and you will solve it, you will get 1.57 seconds. So the time period is 1.57 seconds, and the amplitude is V max upon A omega. So instead of omega we will put 2 pi by T, and when 2 pi by T goes another side of the equal sign, we can get A is equal to T by 2 pi into V max, and we have the value of T, that is 1.57, that is pi by 2 into 0.08. So after solving this you will get 2 centimeter. So the next numerical is example 5.7, and in this example the question is describe the state of oscillation if the phase angle is 1110. So 1110 means 3 into 360 plus 30. So if it is plus something indicates fourth oscillation. So during one oscillation the particle completes 360 phase, means we will get 3, that means 3 oscillation has been completed, and the particle is in the fourth oscillation, and during the fourth oscillation we can write sine 30, and sine 30 is 1 by 2, so a by 2. So the phase angle indicates that during its fourth oscillation the particle is at plus a by 2 and moving to the positive extreme position. So 3 oscillation and it is moving towards positive extreme position, that is your positive extreme position, that is your negative, and the particle is here. So the next numerical is while completing its third oscillation during linear SHM, a particle is at minus root 3 by 2a heading to the mean position. Determine the phase angle. So the particle is completed its two oscillation and it is heading towards third oscillation. So we can write a and a get cancelled, and we get sine theta 1 as minus root 3 by 2. So we will get theta 1 as sine inverse of minus root 3 by 2, and that is nothing but pi plus pi by 3 radian, or 2 pi minus pi by 3 radian. So for negative side, the particle is heading to the mean position. The phase angle in the fourth quadrant for that is 2 pi minus. So as it is third oscillation phase angle, it has completed second oscillation plus 2 pi minus pi by 3. And when you will solve it, you will get 17 pi by 3 radian. So next is the total energy of a particle of mass 200 gram performing SHM is minus 10 raised to minus 2 joule. Find its maximum velocity and period if the amplitude is 7 centimeter. So we know that energy of a particle is half m omega square a, and this term is your maximum velocity square. So we will get V max square as 2e by m, and V max can be written as root 2e by m. So the energy is 2 into 10 raised to minus 2. The energy is 10 raised to minus 2, and the mass is 0.2 kg. When you will solve it, you will get 0.13162 meter per second. This is the value of maximum velocity, and we know that maximum velocity is omega a, and omega is 2 pi by t a. So t can be written as 2 pi by Vmax, 2 pi a by Vmax. So after solving this, you will get 1.39. So the period of oscillation of a simple pendulum increases by 10% when its length is increases by 21 centimeter. Find its initial length and initial time period. Now consider L1 is the initial length of the simple pendulum, and when this length is increases by, so the final length will be L1 plus 21 centimeter, or we can write L1 plus 0.21 meter. And the time period is, suppose T1 is the initial time period, so the final period is increases by 10% of T1. So T1 plus 10% of T1, that is T1 plus 0.1 T1. So we will get T1 1 plus 0.1, that is 1.1 T1, that is T2. So T1 upon T2 is equal to root L1 upon L2. If T2 is 1.1 T1, then we can write L1 plus 0.21. So this T1 get cancelled, square on both sides. So after squaring, we will get 1.21 as L1 upon L1 plus 0.21. Cross multiplied 1.21. So when L1 goes another side of the equal sign, we will get L1 1.21 minus L1 is equal to 0.21, that is 0.21 L1 is equal to 0.21. 0.21 L1 is 1 meter. So we will get L1 as 1 meter, and when you will put this in this equation, L1 T1, so you will get T1 as 2.006 second. Now Next numerical is example 5.12, and it is a bar magnet of mass 120 gram is in the form of rectangular parallelepiped as a dimension L 40 millimeter, breadth 10 millimeter, and height 680 millimeter. With the dimension h vertical, the magnet performs angular oscillation in the plane of a magnetic field with period pi second. If its magnetic moment is 3.4 ampere meter square, determine the influencing magnetic field. Means we are supposed to find out B. We know that time period of a bar magnet oscillating in external magnetic field, and T time period is pi I moment of inertia. So this pi and this pi will get cancelled. Squaring on both sides, we will get 1 is equal to 4 into I mu B, or B can be written as 4I upon mu. Bar magnet, the formula for moment of inertia is ml plus l square plus b square upon 12. So by putting this value and solving for b, we will get 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 Weber per meter square, or Tesla. So two magnets with the same dimension and mass but of magnetic moment mu1 and mu2 are jointly suspended in the Earth's magnetic field so as to perform angular oscillation in a horizontal plane. When their like poles are joined together, the period of their angular SHM is 5 seconds. Find the period of angular SHM when their unlike poles are joined together. So we know that time period of a bar magnet vibrating or oscillating in a magnetic field is T is equal to 2 pi root I by mu b. With like poles together, the effective magnetic moment is mu1 plus mu2. So with unlike poles together, the effective magnetic N1 minus N2. So this is T1 and T2. Dividing these two equations, we will get root mu1 minus mu2 upon mu1 plus mu2. So when mu1 minus v2, we will get 50, and mu1 plus mu2 150, that is 1 by 3, and the T1 is 5 seconds. So T2 can be written as root 75, that is 8.665 seconds. So this is it, student. This is the numericals